Hi guys, I am trying to fix my camera is a little lopsided, so bear with me. Happy Thursday, everyone. I am really excited to talk about a couple things today. And as you can see behind me, I have the 360 setup. What you can't see is my daughter's stool right there because it is a little high for me. So that's going to be fun to watch me go up and down the stool. But we are going to go over the new our Heat Press for Profit event that will be taking place at the end of July. I'll show you how to register and log in for that. And then we are going to play just a little bit with the 360. I'm going to decorate several caps and show you how easy it is to go from material to different caps without changing the temperature and just doing minor time adjustments. So on the other side of things today is Danielle. So she will be helping post some links, direct you guys where to go on the website or with whatever products that we are using, and just kind of help answer questions as well. So I will wait just a couple of minutes for everybody to get on. Tell us where you're tuning in from and definitely say hello. That way we can say hi back. I am going to just pull up a couple of things. And you guys don't need to see the, well, I can show you really quick. So you are going to get a pretty up close view of what we're using. You won't see me take the, the stair ride, but you'll at least see me go up and down more than likely. I have a couple of other caps that are already pre-pressed, but I think for the most part, this is going to show you a pretty good bird's eye view of full color logos and just really what you can do. Lynn, how do I usually press the 360? Well, I finally used it this week. So she is still under, I think, 10 presses, but I just want to make sure that's what you're that's what you're asking. Ideally, I would have the 360 on the same type of stand that my auto clam is on, but because I can pick this up and put it on this table by myself, it actually works pretty well in terms of being able to move it around. Let's see. I wanted to check one. Sorry about that, you guys. I hit the wrong button and it completely just destroyed that. So let me pull back up this Chrome tab so I can show you guys how to log in and we'll get going. Okay, so first things first. My goodness. There we go. Okay, so Heat Press for Profit is coming up at the end of July. It is, I should know this, it's the 28th, 29th, and 30th, I believe. Danielle, that just like completely skipped my mind. I have had my hands on this event so much that, yeah, I just don't know where it went. Cindy Long, it's almost Friday. It is, Cindy, and it has been an insane couple of weeks. So Heat Press for Profit event, you guys, we started this in January and we had such amazing and positive feedback on how beneficial it was to brand new decorators as well as decorators that have been in the industry for years. And it's a free event, but it is a long event. It is 3 days of nothing but education. And on the first day, we start a little bit later, so it's not an early morning start. And we go 3 days, you guys. It is free. I'll say it over and over again because everybody always asks, well, how much does it cost to attend? It's virtually, so you can do this from your seat, whether you are in the office right now or you guys are at home. Danielle has posted the link that will take you directly to the registration page. And I'm going to show you how to register because if you attended the event last year, it's just a little different, but it's so much easier to get you guys in the event and just excited to get your hands on that information. Now, our classes and the theme for this event is the playbook. And you guys know that Josh has always really just wanted to give our customers and our viewer the easiest way to basically execute your business. He's always done videos on business practices. He's done videos on how to get started, how to price, and this playbook event is to hopefully give brand new decorators, as well as those of you that have been doing this for 20, 30 years, just in either a refresh in materials, what to use when, trends, how to decorate, cutting, heat press, printer cutter. I mean, you guys, I could go on and on about every single class, but we are just really building out some excellent education for you guys. Now, if you are one that, you know, you're saying, Kelly, I work all day. How do you think I'm going to attend an all-day event? Well, a lot of this will take place midday to evening. And as long as you are registered and can enter into the virtual event, you can always go back in and check out that content as you need to, or it's a free come and go. You know, we're not roll calling. So use this for your advantage and to just really help you without paying anything. Okay, so let's get going. I know I lost a few of you guys. Oh, thank you, Danielle. July 28th through the 30th. I had it right. I have the 27th in my mind, but I know it's a major prep day. So, okay, wonderful. So let's show you exactly how to register and what you need to do. So the Heat Press for Profit login that Danielle posted, if you're tuning in from Facebook, it's just a couple up. It should take you directly to this page. Now, where you will go from here, if you attended the Heat Press for Profit in January, or if you attended the Ultra Color event, Unleash the Color event is what we called it. Let me see if I can, yay, now you can see me. Okay, so if you attended that event, all you have to do is plug in your email and your password and you're in the event. It's that easy. You don't have to fill out 10, 15 boxes of information. It's boom, you're in there. And once the website is completely open, you will have access to everything. Right now, you can still get in the website, but it is still very minimal. I'm going to log in as a brand new, my goodness, brand new user. So as you can see, it says, welcome, register for the Heat Press for Profit live by logging in from a previous event or creating an account using the link below. So right here, it says new around here, and you're going to click that account. It's wanting to pull my information that I've already, and it would not let me. So I created a fake email specifically so I could test run on whatever I needed to. So let's do Kelly, and then we're going to go tester. My email is heatpress32@gmail.com. And then I am going to create a password. Not going to tell you what it is. And then I'm going to click sign up. From here, it is going to take you to the next step where you claim your account. And that's basically the next part of the registration form. If you've already been an event, when you log in, you've already filled this out previously, so no need to do it again. My title is, I'm going to put live. Company is Stalls. My phone number. And then my state. Because this is available for people around the world, you can tune in for other countries. So that's why it asks for countries. And then on the business type, do us a favor and choose one of the below. So I am going to put t-shirt fashion. And then I'm just going to type education, because I think the biggest part of having virtuals is just educating yourself, but then also building. It's a great time to connect with other decorators. There's chat boxes where you can ask questions for really anyone to answer. And then I'll also tell you something else in just a minute before I get too excited. So then I'm going to click I agree to terms and conditions, and then you can complete your profile, or you can continue to the app. Either way, it's going to take you to the same page, the same site. If you want to put your profile picture, you can, and then it's just going to have all of your information. That way, if you want to update it at any time, you can. You do not have to click save unless you're editing. And then from here, you just go to the home page. And as you can see, it says, we'll see you on July 28th, and that our website will be coming soon. Now, July 28th is when the event takes place. However, we will definitely notify you when the website is fully live, and then you can check out every single education class that will be available. And then you can also click and add them to your schedule. That way, when you go in and you check out what your schedule is for the day, it'll be direct links to take you to each class. For the most part, the website is very easy to navigate, but we want to create it, or we want it to be as easy for you to find what you need. Right now, the FAQs are live. So if you have any questions about the event, you can see it's all right here. Anyone is welcome to attend. If you have any employees that you would love to get education, now is the time. I know it may take a little part of their day or production, but just remember, it's free education, and it's coming from people that are constantly dealing with heat transfer products and want to recommend the best possible for you. As you can see, I just started my t-shirt business. Is this even for me? Of course. You will not need to download any software. It's all going to be on this website. As you can see, there's several more questions and answers. And then the account button will take you right back to where you need to be. So I am so excited for this. It's always so fun to do education for you guys. And I love that we're able to do it virtually and just really reach out to people that aren't able to get to trade shows, because those are in full force now. And if you can, make sure you come out and see this. So let's see. All right, Durwood, we will I'll see if I can go in and immediately post the link. Danielle, I don't know if you know that question, but the short answer, Dorwood, is yes, we will definitely find a way to get you the link so you can go and register. It may be right after this live, just because I don't have YouTube open at this moment in time. Oh, Danielle said it is already there. So, Durwood, let me know if you see that. That way that answer is taken care of you. Thank you so much, Danielle. What's this event all about? It is about decorating using heat printing technology. So it could be screen printed transfers, full color transfers, texture transfers, decorating on accessories and other garments as we will be transitioning, into fall and winter. We will have not just t-shirts and polos. It will be, jackets and sweatshirts and other garments. There will also be, education on best practices. There will be basically an open class that Jenna and Josh will be doing that is an excellent way to really dive deeper into a specific question. But there is also a way to schedule a one-on-one with a variety of experts. So within the event, you can schedule a specific appointment. We'll go over equipment. I mean, the list goes on and on. And if you have any other questions, know that you can reach out to me. But in that FAQ, there is also an email, but you guys know I am here. Okay, wonderful. I love it. I am catching up on comments, you guys, so bear with me. Whew, okay, Evelyn. I will be at all of the DAX shows. I know Jenna just got back from GPX, I believe. Danielle, do you happen to have the event and trade show link handy? If not, would you do me a favor and post that? So Evelyn, on our website, there is a events page that will show you all of our webinars, all of our trade shows and events, basically everything that is happening within our company. But I know we have a ton. Okay, and just for you guys that are tuning in to YouTube, I believe YouTube is a little bit behind in terms of streaming from Facebook. So there is content that is getting posted in there. I love it. You guys are coming in with the questions today. Oh, amen, Cindy. I love it. I am so excited that you're going to take advantage of that one-on-one. You guys, like I said, if you know people that are wanting to start their business and they're not quite sure where to start, it may be information overload, but the beauty of it is they can always go back and access those classes. So share it with your friends. Don't be afraid to invite them. Same thing with new employees or existing employees. This is a time for people to learn. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's see. Okay, is there a sample pack available for the items being showcased? It will be just a little different this year. However, there will definitely be a kit. More information will be coming on that shortly, that you will be able to purchase and follow along in terms of actually decorating with us. For those of you that have never attended, last year we had a kit, and not all of the items were in there, but with some of our classes, we had key pieces that basically allowed you to really heat press and learn as we were also educating. So I know that's still the plan. So this, Durwood, this is a great point. There is not an actual app. It is a website. The platform that we use is a platform on a website. It is not an actual downloadable application. And I know that's like really confusing because it said, take me to the app. It would be taking you to the homepage. And unfortunately, we can't reword that, but that's okay. Just know that the app is the homepage of the website. So that link that you would be clicking to log in and to register, that's the only link that you need. You can view and access that link on your phone. It's just through a website, not an actual physical app. So that's a pro because you don't have to add another app to your phone. If you're like me, I have way too many, and I am very thankful that Apple removes them if I haven't touched them in months. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions, I'll give it like just a couple of minutes. I did see. Okay, so for those of you that are curious on the events page, it's stalls.com/events. So that will take you to where we will be attending going forward. And like I said, it is full force. I'm just scrolling to make sure I am not missing any comments. Let's see. Hi, Ghost Eyes. Am I saying it correctly? I hope I am. I'm like going through. Little Whirlwind. Hi from Phoenix. Okay, cool. I know everything is a little bit behind from streaming purposes, so I will come back and I'll check the comments if you guys have any questions as we go through the 360, as well as if you have little thought bubbles throughout the rest of the live. Okay, so with the 360, I've got it heated up over there, but I wanted to show you something that I printed off that is available on the website. I don't know if you're like me, but I love cheat sheets. And I love things that are in one specific place that keep my job and life easier. So on the 360 page, you guys, I keep having little bubbles, so I apologize that I am kind of hiccuping with you. Okay, the 360 IQ cap press, or the IQ hat press, excuse me. I always want to call it the cap. Now, if you go to, let me just show you this page. I know I had another one pulled up. I'm going to show you the 360 page really quick because I just want to take you directly to how to download this. Let's just keep it easy. Okay, so on this page for the 360 IQ, if you scroll down, you can download the brochure. It's going to give you a little bit of information about it, or you can go to details. Okay, the details has a little download button for application instructions. When you pull that up, it is going to have the materials that are that work with the 360, and look at that. What pad to use, because you will be using a pad for the materials. the dwell time, or like I call cook time, since I refer to time, temperature, and pressure as a recipe, and then how to peel. But what you can also see is for all of those products, the top heat stays at 280, the bottom stays at 320, and you use medium pressure. Oh, okay. And then there is also the bottom portion that's got a couple of other products like Sim Stitch, or if you are going to be using rhinestones. Now, as you can see, there's also recommended materials when you are looking. Oh, I'm shaking. Why? At the CAD cut and CAD color, since you guys know we have an ample amount of product lineup in that. So with that being said, let's go ahead to the 360. You guys, I took this out of the box. I plugged in the cord, and all I had to do was plug it into the wall. If you've never used Hotronix presses before, the way I call it is they are plug and play presses. The only thing that takes a little bit more setup are the ones that are air operated, and that is simply because you are using an air compressor, and there's a little bit more setup process in that. But for the most part, you guys take it out of the box. There's a little silver screw that keeps the heating element secure without just kind of popping up and down. And then you are ready to go once you have plugged it in. Let's see. Yes, so Cindy says it's preset with the most common settings, and you just have to adjust the pressure, and you will get a pressure readout on this, so you're not having to guess, okay, is this medium pressure, is this light pressure, so on and so on. The 360 has the upper heat and the lower heat, and there is also some foam surrounding the platen that just gives you a beautiful finish with your heat decorating. Okay. I'm terrible about doing one thing and reading comments because my mind just pivots. So I'll come back. All right, let's go play. Let's go to the heat press, and I will show you what we're working with. We're going to be decorating with CAD Cut Glitter Flake. I ended up finding a small enough transfer. I'm really, really hoping for this. One thing I learned about my sample lineup is that for CAD prints, you guys, I have a good amount of left chest, but I don't really have a lot that are smaller. And keep in mind, with a cap or hat press, there are certain sizes that you need to stay in, just simply because by the hat size as well as the element. So we're going to see if we can make this work. We're going to heat apply over seams, also on the side, and I'll show you what makes the 360 named 360. We'll use FlexStyle, specifically textured clear, CAD Prints Twill, and either CAD Prints Express Print or CAD Prints Subless Stop. We'll see if one of those logos will work in size. So for the most part, we will be able to use everything. I'm just running close on sizes. Okay, before we head over there, just really fast. You should receive an email, which is also going to answer your question, Durwood. If for some reason you don't, you guys reach out to me, Kelly.Walters@stalls.com, and I can kind of dig into it. But if you went all through the page where you typed in your information after claiming your account, you're in. It's just that easy. And you should receive an email that says, thanks for registering. Stay tuned. Oh, thanks, Danielle. She beat me to it. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and head. Let's go over there. Okay, so what I'm just making my screen bigger, guys. Okay. This is funny. I am almost on my stool. Okay, so like I was saying, this is the sheet we're going to go over. It's a little bit more crystal clear on this camera. And with the 360, you get everything you need. So this is one of the foam pads that it comes with. It comes with 3. And this is one that you will use with the majority of your applications. The 3D embroidered patches takes the quarter thick, a fourth thick, but we're not using the 3D embroidered patches. We're only using the 8th today. The other thing is with the 360, you also get like several several FlexStyle. This is an envelope that it comes with. It comes with a little different, but I know I took that. Here we go. Okay, so it's much better because it tells you that it's the 360 IQ, and inside of this, you would get the Get Started, and once you open that up, I've pulled several of these out, but you would get, I believe it is here. You would be getting all 4 of those. So you get several things to test. The 3D embroidery is awesome, and it's actual 3D embroidery. It's very, very thick. It's pretty structured, and it looks amazing on a cap without having to outsource this or, order it completely to be done. You have full control over. I think that would be great on a variety of pieces, not just caps. Okay, let me adjust my mermaid crossing stool since that's the stool we're using. The first one we're going to be using is Glitter Flake. So this is CAD Cut Glitter Flake Hot Pink. I wanted to do one that would also just show you a little bit of texture, and that you can actually just use CAD Cut materials on this versus having to do full color. If you are able to print and cut in-house, then run with full color as much as you can, because you can also print full color on our CAD Color glitter. Okay, so for CAD Cut, it is 45 seconds. It's peel warm or cold. You just really want to make sure that that adhesive has really adhered to the garment. Remember, most of the time people don't wash caps. However, we want you to create a very, very high quality product. So just follow the instructions, do a little bit of testing of your own, and we will use the 1/8 pad. So specifically, this is a Port Authority cap. It is item LPWU. And I did write down some notes about these caps because while every cap is a 6-panel, I'm not using a trucker style. I'm not using a high profile, but we are using structured, unstructured, and mid to low profiles. So this one specifically is the ladies garment wash. It is, I believe this is the bright pink. Their website on Sanmar was a little off, but remember you can also, I believe you can, we do sell Sanmar products on the Stall's website as well. Okay, so this one is $2.99 and it is modified glow for a lady's fit, and it's 100% washed cotton twill. So you want to load from the side because keep in mind, this is hot, this is also hot. And then you want to have the band of the hat out, and then you are just going to wiggle. Bear with me, guys. We're going to move this just a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better viewing for you. And then you just want to pull the cap down to where the top is smooth. And then this little lever right here, still can't see that. Okay. This little lever right here just locks that cap in place. And then you have a really, really nice, smooth upper. From here, I'm going to take my transfer. And right now we are just going to put it over the seam. Okay, we're moving again. Alrighty. So now you guys can really see what we're doing. Hopefully this is a better viewing angle for you. Now, you could tape the edges down. Remember that if it's a hot peel, then that peel or that heat is already loosening the adhesive. So this is a tacky carrier, and as you can see, it's not really staying on there. So if you would like to, set that before you put the cap on there, you can. From here, we are going to just place our pad over the top, and then we are going to adjust our pressure this way. So this is the little knob up top, right? Again, moving it. This little knob right here is where we adjust our pressure. So we just righty-tighty, lefty-loose it to control that. Once the heating element is engaged, we will be able to see the pressure readout down below. All right, from here, we are good to go. Now, one thing that you would want to do just to really kind of activate this pad is take off the caps, whatever, put this over the heating element or both heating elements, and just engage the press to where you warm up the pad. This is already heated up pretty well and pretty quick. So we're just going to keep moving forward because the more we use it, the hotter it's going to go. Now, in terms of time, we are looking at 45 seconds. So I'm going to move this little camera again. And right here, my pin, you would select seconds. And then you can either move the green bar or you can use the arrows. And then, again, 45, and I'm going to click the check mark. Everything is set. When I turned this unit on, 280 and 320 was automatically ready to go. I did have to adjust the pressure, and I will tell you I am still working through being on overload or being too soft. I just keep cranking it too much or too little. All right, so we're good to go. I am just going to engage this press now. And as you can see, we're at a 9. So it's telling me, it's giving me the highlighted portion says that it is too much, which it is. We should be at a 5-6 for medium. So we'll definitely make sure we adjust this for the next one. Now we do have a little bit of a countdown to go. The other presses will be 20 to 30 seconds, and then the CAD color will also be 45. The nice thing about this is it is going to automatically pop open, but keep in mind you don't want to let it sit there because it would still be cooking on the heating element. So all you have to do is just flip the switch. It's the easiest way to say it. And your cap is completely done. It is so smooth on the top. Sorry, I'm trying to find the camera. No ridges, no creases. And now we have a princess cap for a princess, a queen, right? Now, what happened, like this is a hot peel. So the carrier automatically came with our 1/8 pad. So you don't have to peel this. It was just fine peeling hot as the carrier just lifted on its own. So easy, and it's adhered nice. So I'm going to toss this to the side. I'll show you guys a little bit closer. Let's just keep moving through this. The next one we are going to be doing is an auto cap. This one is from S&S Activewear. I could not find the exact cap, but I believe it is, again, another low profile. It has a Velcro back. It's unstructured. And I don't know the name of it, but I was able to find several. Okay, so again, I am just going to pop this band out. Slide my cap on. Make sure it's in the center as best as possible. The lever is up. The next thing we're going to be using is CAD Prints Permatwill. I absolutely love Permatwill. I love it as an embroidery substitute, and I love it because essentially this patch could go on a hat, it could go on a cap, and it could go on a left chest. It could go on a sleeve, back neck, and all you're having to use is one specific size and product, and simply just use a heat press to apply. Technically, you could use this press to do a left chest. It would just be a little bit harder, but it could be done. If there's a will, there is a way. Now, this is CAD Prints Twill, and it does have its own line. So it is 30 to 45 seconds, and it would be peel warm or cold, but there is no carrier on this. Okay, so this is one I'm just going to lay over the top again. And then put my pad over. Let's adjust the pressure just a little bit. And now we're at an 8. So that was a quarter turn, and we're still at an 8. So, and it's bumped to a 9. So I'll give that a couple of cranks to move forward. While that is cooking, I'm going to check the comments just really quick. Perfect. So yes, the inside of the band is a sweatband, and I think that's a weird term, but I know I was calling it the headband? Okay, so this is done within a matter of 30 seconds. You have a full color design with extreme detail as you are able to read the California. This says surf dude. You're able to get outline of words and extreme detail on that truck. And I'm not sure what that is. A sand buggy. So again, another cap, absolutely no creases, 30 seconds, heat applied, done. All right, so let's move on. This one is an OGO. It is 100% polyester. and it is OG601. It's black. It has some mesh backing, and it's great for heat. Just really, really breathable, and this bottom band is actually reflective. So again, just going to slide it on. It's weird doing it from the side versus being in front of the unit. Okay, so this is also a structured 6-panel, where all of the others that we will be using are unstructured. Making sure that's, let me adjust that just a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now, like I said, it's 100% polyester, so everything that we're using today is a cotton poly. Now, when I said earlier I wasn't quite sure which logo we would be using, these are CAD prints. This one is CAD Prints Express Print, and this is CAD Prints Sublastop. Now, what I'm going to show you is that, nope, I lied. Ooh, these should have been Sublastop, but they were wrong in my kit. Oh no. So Sublastop would have a charcoal backing, where Express Print is just white. It's still very opaque. Okay, looks like we're gonna go with this one. So where it's white, it would be charcoal. So if for any reason you might have a cap that could potentially bleed, go with Sublastop. That way your white stays nice and crisp on your cap and for years to come. This is going to be a very thin transfer, but it's also going to still give you full color capabilities, just like the twill. So in this particular case, we are going to go to the side. So I am going to set it right here on the cap. And if we wanted to, we could easily just keep rotating the cap as well. But we're still accessing the lower heating element. Okay, I gave it a good full turn. So for CAD color, it is 45 seconds. So I'm going to go back to 45 seconds. And we are good to go. All right, we're at an 8, so apparently I need to crank it twice on the next one. As that is cooking, let's talk about FlexStyle. So specifically, this is clear with textured. And around Oceanside, there is actually a clear outline of that letter. I know my camera isn't really focusing like it needs to, but as you can see we've got ombre for the wave. It says Oceanside Spa and Resort, and there is a lot of texture in the font. Okay, so with this one, I am just going to peel gently. And it is complete. So another one with no creases. And in 45 seconds, this one was done. Now, this might be a little big for this space specifically, but you can easily turn it to the back of the cap or even do the side. You can use CAD prints over the seams as well. Just really wanted to show you a different take on a location. And then you could even do, if this was for sports, you could do somebody's last name or even the team name right here and just get really creative. Okay, so the last cap that we are going to be doing is It's a district thick stitch. It's unstructured, low profile, and a 6-panel. This is a cotton twill, and it was $4.49. Now, this specific orange is no longer available. I only saw neutral colors unless it's listed as a different number. But in the cap, it says DT610. Okay, so loaded that on. Adjust or pulled the lever. And then we are going to put our FlexStyle that we will be using right over the seam. Give me just a second. And then for FlexStyle, you guys, it is the 8-inch pad, 20 to 30 seconds. And again, warm to cool, as there is a tiny little carrier that we will be using. So I'm going to adjust our time down to 25 seconds. And again, it's still medium pressure. So I gave that one a pretty good crank. We are going to be going over the seam on this one. Still at an 8. I need to keep adjusting that pressure. So as you guys can see, I am adjusting a lot of the pressure. Yesterday, I couldn't get past a 2-3, and then today I can't get past an 8. So I really need to adjust that. Okay, so as we let this cool down, I will show you guys the hats back at my desk and see if there's any questions that I can help answer, or if Danielle already took care of them all, then you guys should be good to go. Good to go. Hi. Okay, so let's show you catch the wave first. So I know that the camera is a little more crisp back there, but this is what it looks like from a wider view. I wish that, oh, that's good. That's getting a little more crisp. Here is the CAD prints, express print. And I know that's not, it was better on the other one just because there's, maybe light casting? It's casting. And then the glitter. So fun, especially if you guys are, if anybody is doing events, bachelorette parties, bridal showers, if somebody is doing caps at a wedding, you could really just have a lot of fun with that cap specifically. Okay, so this has come down or cooled down, and this is already kind of peeling. So just to show you what that looks like. So you're getting the texture. It is a dimensional product. Let's go back to this. So this is a dimensional product. You can see it's just a little more vibrant on this camera. And you're just getting details that you really can't get with embroidery. I mean, you would have a lot of stitches in there. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. And again, it's another one that you could put on not only headwear, but you can put it on accessories and clothing and apparel. Sorry, my screen went black and I panicked that I lost everyone. So You guys, I hope that you enjoyed just seeing how quickly we could change caps and products versus having to wait for that press to heat up or cool down. All we had to do was adjust the time, and that was simply by clicking a button and moving a bar. With these caps, the OGO I think was $6.99 wholesale. So if you're taking a really nice cap like that, and then you're even putting FlexStyle on that, it can just warrant a really nice price. You can do you can do something simple like a one color design, or you could do, I don't know if you guys have seen that owl. You could do something where you are just bringing a creature to life. Here's another shrimp. This guy's massive, but hopefully you get the idea. There's a lot of texture in that. And this guy reminds me of the shiny crab off of the Disney movie. Let's see. Okay. Correct. So this is not heat applied because it has this type of backing. It means that this is a sticker. It's a decal. So you could put this on drinkware, coolers. Oh my goodness. Anything that is a hard surface and isn't porous, then you could put this on. This is one of those, you got to set it and forget it and then come back to it, because we really need that adhesive to strengthen and stick on to whatever it is. They are, I just launched it. They are dishwasher approved, guys. So you could essentially have the same logo in heat applied as well as decal or pressure sensitive. They are two separate orders, and someone on the sales side can definitely help and kind of walk you through that process. But you could deck out an entire sports team or corporate business or a small business with the same logo and really just give them a really, really cool branding experience and make it easy for you to reproduce. You guys keep in mind that this 3M is top rack, and I try to dishwash everything, and these are approved for dishwasher. Okay, so I am running through the comments. So what paper is the crab? So this one specifically has that 3M backing. So this would be the decal, but if you were doing heat applied, it would come on the white back. So they still have the same kind of carrier like this. It's just the adhesive changes on the back of them. Moana. Thanks, Richard. You know. Okay. Last time, let me run through. I know it's 4 o'clock, or it's 4 o'clock my time. Let's see. This one. So which patch will work on most caps? So if it's cotton or poly, then I'm not going to say 100% of our materials, but I'm going to say 95% of our materials work on cotton and poly. Where it gets a little difficult as long as that it is approved to work with the lower platen. Personally, I love CAD Prints Permatwill on caps. I think you meet that world of full color or 1 to 2 colors, giving somewhat of an embroidery look, But if you are wanting something that is maybe a little more modern or a little trendy, then soft foam is excellent. CAD-cut soft foam or CAD-cut soft flock, CAD-cut silicone, all of those give you a little bit of dimension. You just can't go into that color. But, you know, a lot of pro sports teams kind of go with a really simple, clean, modern look. You still have the traditional like 3D embroidery, but it really depends on your customer. I would always start with permatwill if possible, and then kind of navigate what would be best. Okay, well, it's not letting me. Richard says that he's done a leather patch on jute. So that's excellent information. Was it kind of like a cowboy hat or a beach style hat? I'm really curious on this. I might have to see a picture, Richard. Okay, so Danielle has graciously linked where you can find all of our materials. And like I said, in that PDF, it tells you the materials that are recommended or suggested with the 360. I always recommend people to do their own testing prior, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for the quality of your products and just doing your testing as well. You never know, you might find a combination that is excellent and we didn't find it. So don't be afraid to play and, you know, have that experience of finding something that works or doesn't work. Okay, so you guys were amazing at commenting today and being really interactive. So I love that. And I'm glad you guys had fun. It seemed like you guys had fun today. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going through the comments, guys. Oh, baseball hat. Okay, Richard. So everybody is expecting Richard to post the baseball hat in show and tell day. So I'm waiting, Richard. I'm excited to see it. All right, guys. I will see you. I don't think next week. I think next week's Jenna. I don't know what day it is. I just know it's Thursday, right? Okay, Kelly Walters, bye guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. And as always, if you have any questions, make sure you post a comment or post them below. For Facebook, make sure you are in the Heat Press for Profit group. We share a lot of tips and tricks there as well. And it's also another great place to ask questions. And on YouTube, you guys know that you are always able to ask questions in the video, and we will do our best to get back to you. So bye, guys. Have a great weekend.